Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of AFRICOM Update. I'm Petty Officer Keith Simmons. Let's take a look at the latest headlines. In the event of an influenza outbreak, the country of Benin is now more prepared to handle the deadly situation. AFRICOM sponsored a 5-day tabletop exercise in Benin to assist their government in developing a pandemic influenza preparedness and response plan. The plan clarifies and coordinates the roles and responsibilities of first responders and organizations in the event of a complex pandemic emergency. African Partnership Flight Angola 2014 is now underway. Over the next 5 days, Angolan, Zambian, and U.S. Air Force airmen will work together, exchanging information, training, and building new partnerships. More than 200 people are taking part. Also attending, the U.S. Air Force's Africa Band, which has been busy performing concerts and visiting local radio stations. And finally, more than 24 African soldiers are celebrating after graduating from the Military Intelligence Basic Officer course in Tanzania. Coordinating the course was a team effort between AFRICOM, the Canadian Combined Joint Operations Command, and U.S. Marine Corps Forces Africa. The course covered topics such as the fundamentals of intelligence, patrol debriefing, and map reading. Since the program was stood up 10 years ago, 247 intelligence officers from 23 partner nations have graduated from the course. Congratulations! We have several stories this week for you to link to directly. The first is a story of long overdue appreciation. 4 Djibouti soldiers have been recognized for saving 2 U.S. Marines following a helicopter crash in 2006. You can see that story by clicking here. A Navy officer assigned to U.S. Africa Command is planning a big trip. In May, Commander Christy Rushing will be attempting to climb the 29,029 feet to the top of Mount Everest, Earth's highest mountain.
In 2 weeks, I depart Stuttgart for Kathmandu.
If you want to see that complete story, click here. Dozens of women gathered this week on Patch Barracks for the 5th Annual Women's Leadership Forum. The purpose, like Commander Rushing, to inspire women to reach for the top. The forum focused on leadership skills and professional development. To see that story, click here. And with March being Women's History Month, dozens of women here on Kelly Barracks marched to honor their fellow female soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines past and present. We marched with them to ask our question of the week, which is, do we need a separate Veterans Day to highlight the contributions of women? You can check out their answers by clicking here. The number of female U.S. ambassadors is at an all-time high, a total of 25. And last week, one of them, the Honorable Stephanie Sullivan, U.S. ambassador to the Republic of Congo, visited AFRICOM headquarters. To watch that interview, click here. In our Photos of the Week segment, we travel through the lens with Tech Sergeant Femi Owolabi. He traveled to Benin to cover the tabletop influenza exercise we told you about earlier. If a photo can say 1,000 words, these photos speak volumes. You can see them by clicking here. Soon on AFN, you will see 3 new AFRICOM commercials. If you want to get a sneak peek, click here. And finally, we sit down with our Media Division Chief, Ben Benson, to find out what's piquing the interest of journalists around the world about events in Africa. To find out what's hot and what's not, click here. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter at #AFRICOMUpdate. That does it for this week. For our entire team, thanks for watching.